Hi there, sign of Libra. This is Kim here to do your reading, and I hope you're doing it super well. I have burned some sage and some Palo Santo. We are going to get right into your reading using Dreams of Gaia. And what are we going to do? I think we're going to do a breakthrough spread. If you've been running into any kind of trouble or running into a roadblock or a pattern of feeling kind of stuck, then this is the reading. It is your breakthrough reading for anywhere that you feel like something keeps repeating, like it's Groundhog Day. It's Groundhog Day in my life. All right. But don't do that. You're not gonna, I mean, you might not be able to see these pretty roses, but I need you to see more of the cards. Okay, so spirit guides, angels, give us some messages, please, for the sign of Libra. Give us the messages for Libra. Give us messages for Libra. What is their challenge? What is their block? What do they run into? And I'll tell you, on the pre-shuffle for you, Libra, was an excellent, excellent reading. So, yeah. So if it's anything like your pre-shuffle, then it's like your ships are coming and there may be something that you have to leave behind. I don't know if it's way of thinking or what, but 10 of Cups showed up. So there's 6 spots in the breakthrough spread. The first one we're going to draw is for the pattern or the block. And then the second one will be your challenge card, the breakthrough card at the top of the little pyramid here. And power card, outcome, and then the intended like action that Spirit says, hey, if you do this, this will happen. This might be this is a good breakthrough spread, like a good breakthrough. I just had a feeling it was going to be that too because of the pre-shuffle was so good. Wow. So you got 6 of Pentacles. It's really good. It's like you do anything in this energy to make sure things are reciprocal, a give and take. What is your power? Wow, your power is when everything goes topsy-turvy. Look at all your 2s, guys. 2, 2, 2. If that's not a sign. So there was something, like I said, there was something, and I used Spacious Tarot for your pre-shuffle, and there was something about getting away. But like what you were going towards was everything you could have like imagined or dreamed for yourself. Oh goodness, this is great. Destiny, and it's the card that's associated with the number 16, which is the Tower here. We have Page of Swords here as your outcome. This deck is really beautiful. Dreams of Gaia. Ooh, on the bottom of the deck, I'll show you in just a second. Dreams of Gaia has a little bit of a different spin, you know, on their interpretation in the guidebook, and I love the way that they say it because it's like the messengers or the pages, they're always keeping a balance. So a balance, and the news brings back that balance, whether it's, you know, unfortunately sometimes we get bad news, but if it's good news, then it's bringing a balance too, you know. I mean, all serves a point or a purpose to have things balanced. You have the 9 of Cups on the bottom of your deck. Wow. You have the 9 of Cups. It's my favorite 9 of Cups because it really looks like this person is like their hand, like, oh my goodness, all this for me. That's how they're looking, and the light and everything is coming down. It might be even information that's just being channeled from source, from your angels. So your pattern is this card right here, and this guy on the card is like serving somebody. Even though they have a yoke tied around their neck, they do have the key that unlocks it. So the pattern here is something, if something is off balance and not reciprocal, you still give. I mean, that's what I'm getting from this, is that you still give anyway. And you do so really because you're wanting to, but there can be some times when the give and take is pulling us down in a sense, because of it never being quite stable or balanced. But it's funny because that's your power, is when things are off balance, you can handle it. So I have the Two of Swords in the reverse, and it has scales on it, like scales of justice. It's obviously weighing the options for some decision, right? So trying to decide what you're wanting to do with the decision or how to proceed. It's making a decision. Two's all over the place. I can't get over this. Okay, so the Maiden is in the reverse as your breakthrough. To me, that's the High Priestess kind of energy, and it's saying there's just so much more to explore here. There's a little bit of inexperience. It might be somebody that you're dealing with too, though. A little inexperienced, or it's a breakthrough that you're doing something that's not quite listening to your intuition, or that something was not listening to your intuition. I don't know, but you call in destiny. You call in destiny, or you call in a tower moment. Your soul does for you. It's to move you towards what you desire. All right, tell me about this Six of Pentacles as the pattern. Maybe it's also that you feel like you end up doing everything. Like, because this person, even though they want to, they're still kind of doing a lot of things. Tell me more about the Six of Pentacles. The Ten of Swords reversed. That's what I figured. Well, I figured ending it was something, because look, you've got twos on here, and I go usually by numerology. There's twos in the reverse to me, especially with this Ten of Swords now in the reverse, is that there's something coming about, and it's an unavoidable decision, because there's something in your life that, and it's a partnership that is going to get a makeover, or you're going to meet somebody, or I don't know, but the decision and the choice like can't be avoided any longer as to if something is too off balance for you, and do you want a rebirth? Do you want to try something again? This might be about taking a chance on a partnership again, or something like that, going towards your destiny. A rebirth is usually associated with the Ten of Swords in the reverse. All right, so Libra energy, the Two of Swords, it's in the reverse. I feel like this is saying like this is unavoidable. Yeah, so what's funny is your good cards and the pre-shuffle came out on the right side. On your left side, I had the Six of Swords. So there's something that we're going to have to release, and I feel like heal, especially with the Four of Swords here too. There's an unavoidable something, and the challenge is can we heal this, or can we all just take a time out and contemplate what this is to be healed, for something to be healed. That's the goal. Libra energy twice for you. Your energy is really showing up strong. So what about the breakthrough? What about the Maiden? Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so what I said was like these twos are representing to me that something new is trying to come. This is the start of some kind of new relationship. The breakthrough could be that there were just some energies either inexperienced or hadn't gone as far as you have traveled on your path, and so therefore this energy did not like come through for you, or wasn't dependable. I don't know, maybe not even honest. There's something there with that. It can also be a breakthrough If you're dealing with like a teenager or something like that, you might be dealing with somebody with some kind of hormone things going on with it in the reverse. But I think this is more so that this person has let you down, but not to be too hard on yourself or them, because they just simply like don't know as much as you know at this point. And so that leaves you being the one who's like usually dependable or honest and dependable, loyal. But this is part of the breakthrough too. I just don't think it's clumped in with these cards. The breakthrough also could be that there is a person that could come to help you as a relationship to learn more about your spiritual skills, talents, and abilities, and tap into that intuition the best that you can. Child of Cups. This is hopeful. This is like a makeover. It's really hopeful. It's doing something that you love, or figuring out what it is you're gonna love, why you're gonna love what you're gonna love. All right, so the Two of Pentacles in the reverse. I think that this is that when things are kind of off balance, I feel like you know what to do. There's like certain jobs where you have to act really quick, you know, when you're figuring out like what areas to go into for work or whatever, there's those people that handle the things that are like emergency events, right? And they're really good at figuring out what to do when everything's chaotic. There's other people that are better in a library where it's very quiet, and that's just how people are different, right? So this is telling me that you thrive under stress. You do well under stress. I mean, we all have some repercussions from stress, but there's some people that it's their power to be able to handle it, and I think that that's your power here, Libra. And you know what? I have known, I had a good friend that was a Libra, and she was very good under stress, very consistent. One of those people that, I don't know, she would skip a lunch break if she had to. She just had to just steadily keep getting things going and not stop. Not even really stop to talk about how busy you might be. You know what I mean? Like that energy is coming. You have another two. Another two. Two of Wands. Now you have all the twos out here. Two of Wands. Two of Air. No, you just need the Two of Cups, right? Yeah. You have the, oh, you have the other two from the High Priestess type energy. Okay. So the Two of Wands, your challenge, maybe it is focus during these times. Focus. Able to handle the stressors of life. But this card comes in and says that you could be more powerful if the other part or the other two to this situation, your other Two of Cups or whatever, would help be focused on the things you're passionate about too. This to me feels like intent and focus, and the things that you can't plan for. Like I really feel like this is like being able to help, or being able to control things when things pop up off balance that you're not even planning for it. Having to make a decision like quickly too, right? All right, so tell me about the Page of Swords, which in this deck is a very strong connection. Of course, it's always about like intellect, thoughts, but this is about interpreting what your body is trying to tell, the body and the mind. So interpreting the communication between the body and the mind. Tell me more about the Page of Swords. This can be about information. This can be about a difficult conversation to have, but one that's like really necessary, that maybe addresses some of these choices and decisions. Yeah. There's a feeling of don't let somebody overstep on your power, on your ground. The Emperor in reverse, there's a power struggle when you see that, and there's a need to step into your own authority Not too satisfied with that being a final message. So let me get another deck here. Okay, the Emperor in reverse and this Page of Swords. What else do we have? Another Page of Swords. Maybe that's the message, is that, look, you might not be happy about this situation. You might really not want to even have this conversation. But it's coming up for you to think about it. And the challenge, taking time out to think about this decision, conversation. That's double, you know, that's showing confirmation to me when I see Page of Swords twice. It's like, okay, so, spying. Somebody could be spying, or you could be like looking in on somebody. And, I mean, perhaps you're trying to help somebody find their inner authority. Maybe you're just like observing that. So destiny, and something usually the Tower energy will bring in. The lovers. The lovers. Jeez. What a good reading. What a good reading. Guardian of Swords, Queen of Swords is decisive and makes a decision. Like sticks to it when they make a decision. Very protective over their work, very protective over the things that they love. But the bridge between finding something that is reciprocal, that is a real, this is a give and a take, this is a real like love situation, real love situation. It's a soulmate situation. It's being at the crossroads with the lovers. And it's destiny for your actions will result in this, like this bond being formed with the lovers. Wow, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. I love it. Let's get another card from the different deck. So obviously there is somebody, whether now if you don't resonate to this being a love reading, then this lovers card means that there could be a person that is supposed to come in, though, that is kind of like a soulmate to help you make a decision or to help you at a crossroads. But all of these cards are twos, basically, and the lovers has to also do with like a choice or decision. Communication is really important. To keep the communication clear as can be, or so that you can be as clear, as transparent as you can be. What else for this beautiful lovers and destiny card? Woohoo! I got strength. So this is also about you finding the confidence to have these difficult decisions be made, to have these conversations, to leave if you need to leave, to go towards something new, and to heal yourself, your self-esteem, and your confidence. And strength and bravery are here. It's in the upright. So you have this on your side. All your ships are coming in. This card was in the beginning in your pre-shuffle. The Three of Wands. Wow. Let's see what the shadow has to say. Tell us what the shadow has to say about the challenge here to this. What does the shadow have to say regarding this decision that's like unavoidable, or whatever challenge this is? I understand you better now. And maybe that's part of healing things. Maybe that's part of healing things. I fear you will reject me is on the bottom, but that strength card, if you take the energy that's there and use it for, you know, what you're wanting to, that's, yeah, that's strength, that's confidence. That's good. Let's get some tea leaves for you. Oh. News is on the way, bird flying. This might be some news. Well, shoot, it might be news. Or how you communicate this news. Bird flying, news is on the way. Door, there's opportunities waiting for you. And ladder, you're climbing towards success. I have another half of that deck, so bear with me. And remember, underneath it all, there's also, this is like a wish granted. This is a, you can have whatever it is that you're wanting to have. And you should be confident in that. Big message on confidence and how confident you should be at this time. Torch, spiritual development, enlightenment, awareness, and understanding. I also have target. Look at those two. A goal-oriented person, hitting their target, and then camel. Persevere and you will overcome problems. Give me an angel number message, please. That was tea leaves. That was dreams of Gaia. Then in the shadows, oracle cards. And now this is angel number messages. They're actually affirmations. And it's saying don't resist this change that's coming in, because the way that it was, don't resist it, but know that you're evolving. Master number 55. Substantial change is in your future. Embrace the change. A need to overcome your insecurities. Let go of your fears. I'm evolving. And I promise you, you'll either be seeing 2s or 5s. You'll be seeing 2s or 5s. Something like that. Maybe an 8 too. 24. And there's 3 8s. 24. You have a heart of gold and you're very skilled at maintaining balance, stable relationships. You're loyal to your loved ones and you're able to be the nurturer, protector, and provider all at once. I am generous, which is exactly what the 6 of Pentacles is saying. It's just saying, look, you are very generous. Now let's put it towards something that's going to actually be generous back to you. And then, nice, 77, I am brave. It is time to move on from old patterns, habits, and fears. Now is the time to walk in the direction of your biggest desires and ambitions. Now is the time to be brave and bold, or bold and brave. And that's what I've got for you, Libras. If you want a private reading, do not hesitate. Reach out to me. My email address is in the description box below, and you can get a private reading. And until next time, sending you much love and light. Thanks for being here. Bye-bye.